All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's weekly Quiptic crossword, set once again by Carpathian. But first, our clue of the day. Star with a lot of influence starts to study action role. Star with a lot of influence starts to study action role. 6 letters, and I gave you the starting P. All right, let's see what Carpathian has. Tourist concern about reenactment. Ooh, tourist concern. Both words have 7 letters, so about could be telling us to anagram those to get reenactment. Oh, it might be a yes, a reconstruction. Oh, that's a great one to get. I do like this grid with the words around the edges. All right, criminal Auntie Nick's room somewhere in North America. Well, criminal is another well-known anagram indicator. So, Auntie Nick's room. What's the 5 letter? It's going to be a place in North America, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I know where's the Y going to go and the C and the K. Now I think I need another. It would be great to get that one, but nothing is coming to me. 5-9, no. How about firm in time gets currency? Well, firm can be company. Yeah, so maybe we're going to put CO inside a word for time beginning with C. Unless it begins with CO and then we have in time. And then we get a word for, now currency, of course, I'm immediately thinking of a unit of money, but maybe it's something is current if it's up to date. No, I don't see that. Things upset Kitty in discotheque. I like it. Oh, well, I'm thinking things upset might be an anagram. And so I think we're going to have night something, not nightclub. Yeah, it has to be that S there. And then kitty, of course, a small amount of money, a pot of money, and you get a night spot. All right, follows peg into dive. Maybe follows is the definition. That can be tails. But maybe we put a word for peg into a word for dive, which could be the verb to dive, or it could be another kind of night spot. Now let's try alarms, peacekeepers with article in manuscript. All right, I think the peacekeepers are going to be the UN, and then an article, well, a manuscript is probably going to be MS. I think the article is going to be an indefinite article. Unmans. I have a feeling that in Shakespeare, maybe I came across thou unmanst me or something like that. I'll leave it in for now. Propose panel. Must be a double definition. But I can't think of a word that means either propose or panel beginning with T. No. Revealed rents for shops. No, let's go back to the across. Food wrapping around fish with thin skin. It sounds like we're going to put a word for food around some kind of fish. And it's going to mean with thin skin. I'm wondering if the fish could be a ling. No, I don't get that one either. Tough, yet outwardly childish. Ah, yeah, so yet might be but, and the outer letters of childish are CH, so butch for tough. Unknown direction for fungi. Oh, unknown can be X, Y, or Z from mathematical formulae. So Y, and then a direction might be east. And yeast is a type of fungus, I suppose. From that time, count honestly. And something like henceforth. From that time, count honestly. No, I don't see it. 6 deliveries by Penny and Grant, more than amply rewarded. Well, in my little bit of cricket knowledge, I know that 6 deliveries make up an over, and I can certainly think that to over something might be more than. Penny can be P, and then I think we need a short word for Grant, and it's going to be more than. Oh, Grant might be aid, student aid, and if you're overpaid. Heads of financial institute enjoy stimulating team building adventure holiday. Okay, so I think Carpathian has taken up the everyman, uh, I suppose, tradition of having a clue where we take the first letter of a load of words and they in turn, well, no, it's not exactly the everyman style because we have the definition at the end, a holiday. Well, the other words spell out fiesta. So yeah, it's not the same as the everyman, which I will be doing later today, but you will have seen yesterday. All right, deny entrance following new rule finally. I don't know what's the definition here. Deny entrance, yeah, disbar, but maybe it means deny, and we're going to have an entrance following new would be N. Oh, and rule following would be E. Yes, the entrance might be a gate. Still remembering the other day where we had a billionaire and I didn't see Bill Gates. So, but if you deny, you negate. Small, magical creature in case is most crude. All right, I think it's going to be a word meaning most crude ending in EST. And we're going to put an S, I think, for small and a magical creature in a word for case. Most crude, roughest. What is the magical creature? Like an elf or an imp? No. Indifferent, alien in charge, following a direction. So I got this from thinking, well, very often alien is ET, and in charge can be abbreviated to IC, and ETIC makes a nice ending. And that has to follow a direction, but it's going to mean indifferent. Well, if you're indifferent, you might be apathetic, and a path might be a direction. Explore, recreation ground by church. I think it's going to mean explore simply because church is one of those words again where there's some great abbreviations, CH or CE. And now, yeah, recreation ground can be just the rec. And with the Church of England, you get a recce, which would mean explore. Echo, New York politician, heard initially. Well, heard suggests a homophone, whereas initially suggests taking the first letter. Yeah, I don't get that one. May as well finish the acrosses. I am on time, posh and spontaneous. Well, posh is often U. Time would be T. But I don't know. I presume the definition is spontaneous. Don't see it. Leaders of failing strip mines welcoming revolutionary Islamic leader. Oh, I think it must be a revolution. No, maybe I think it's going to be an Islamic leader. But can't think who that is. But leaders of failing strip mines, surely is just F and S. Now, why strip mines? It doesn't really go with the surface readings. I'm not sure why Carpathian. There must be a reason. Maybe we have to separate. So leaders of FS and then mines. And then that has to welcome. Well, revolutionary is often Che Guevara, CHE. Oh, I'm actually wearing my Che Bagara t-shirt today that I designed myself. Yeah, I think I need a letter or two for that. Let's go back to the Downs. Ooh, this would be a nice one to get as well. Distribute merchants mushy plants. So I think we're going to anagram merchants mushy. Yeah, 9 plus 5 is 14. So it's going to be some kind of plants. I'm never good on the plants. We're going to have 2 H's, which is funny. We're going to Y. You'd imagine the Y would go at the end, but there's a lot of plants where it's in the middle, hyacinth and things like that. Do I dare try the anagram helper? All right, I'll give it a go. Merchants mushy. No, nothing is coming to me. My brother, the horticulturalist, I'm sure would get this in a moment. Not rhododendrons. Yeah, it's going to be a very long word, so it was probably foolish to try the anagram helper this early. All right. Haughty setters promises about exercise regimes start. I think the definition might be haughty. Ooh, and I knocked out my eye. Setter, I think, is I. Oh, but of course, yeah, it's setter is, well, Carpathian might be saying I am or I'm. And then I'm thinking promises might be IOUs. And they go around PE, which is exercise, physical education. Regime start is the R. Yeah, and those IOUs sometimes clued as debts or promises, very useful. So imperious would be haughty. Left creep quietly at home as essential part of plan. I'm thinking left is going to be L. Creep. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be. Quietly could be P from music, piano, or SH. And at home could be in. Oh, yeah, just thinking if it quietly is P and at home is in, I just realized that could be a linchpin. And so, yeah, we often see this one too. To creep along is to inch along. Oh, can I get my small... Ah, it might be an imp. Magical creature in case. Well, what's the case then? Most crude. Oh, simplest? Ah, yeah, small is S. Yeah, I was thinking in meant we put one thing inside another, but no, in case we forget, lest we forget. Ah, so most crude. Yeah, I was thinking of a crude of speech or manner, but just something that's knocked up crudely is the simplest, I suppose. All right, school measurement getting knock back. School measurement might be a grade, but then getting knock. I'm wondering if there is some measurement, some term in Britain for measurements of schools, like, well, of course, there's the GSE. Is that Oh no, GC? No, that's the spy. I don't know. There's some abbreviation. But I'm wondering if the definition could be back, although back, of course, could be a reversal indicator. Maybe it's a school. Oh, a measurement might be a gram. Ah, it is. So there's a type of school in Britain called a grammar school. So the gram, and to knock something might be to ram it, and that's backwards. All right. One getting away from European headland in southeast. Oh, well, one getting away, and we had this clued differently recently where I completely missed the wordplay. But surely it's, yeah, E for European, southeast is SE, and inside the SE is a cape or a headland. Signorina triumphs exhibiting all. Signorina, how do you abbreviate that? I think Signora is SRA, so Signorina must have an N in it, like SRNA maybe? Triumphs. Ooh, how about a hidden clue? Yes, starting with the A in Signorina, we have an atrium, a hall. Dull house with unpleasant smell. Oh, dull might be ho hum. House can be abbreviated to HO, and an unpleasant smell can be a hum. Oh, I think this might just be prime ministers. Ah, so I completely misread that one. I think leaders is the definition. And yeah, failing is an anagram indicator of strip mines. So that's why it's strip mines. And inside that, I think What's the revolutionary Islamic leader? It might be an Islamic leader spelt backwards. Now, can I see? Yeah, strip mines only has one M. So I think one of the M's must be part of the Islamic leader. I don't know. And how many? We need 4 letters. Oh, and we need one I. There's an imam. Maybe is there an imam? No, or amin? Uh, well, we'll go to 15 squared at the end, and they will explain it to me. I'm very sure it's right. All right, I am on time. Oh, so I am, if I'm on time, I'm prompt. Prompt. And posh is are you. And if you're spontaneous, you're impromptu. Oh, now this is an interesting one with the M and the H. Echo. Ooh, echo is the NATO phonetic alphabet for E. And then New York politician heard initially. Well, that's going to come between the M and the H. Surely a P. What else could come in there? I'm just not seeing that word at all. Maybe echo is the definition. Oh, it is echo is the definition from mythology. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to work. The wordplay is actually fairly straightforward. New York, NY, politician, an MP, and the initial letter of heard, an H. Good Lord. Here's my criminal the Rocky Mountains, of course. Definitely should have got that one sooner. All right, here's our food. Food wrapping. Could be cling film. Oh, I think the fish might be the ling. Yeah, around is circa, which can be abbreviated either as CA or in this case as C. Then our ling, and then a thin skin would be a film. All right, firm in time gets currency. Yeah, climate. No, I don't see it. Follows. Peg into dive. Yeah, I don't think it can mean follows just because of that ending. But then it would be a dive, I think. And again, maybe it's a kind of like a jackknife or some kind of dive that they do at the Olympics. Don't get it. Proposed panel, I looked over, must be table emotion, propose it. And a panel, table, I suppose. All right, revealed, rents for shops. I think revealed might be out. And if you rent something, you might let it. and so outlets can be shops. Oh, yeah, I looked over and I saw the mums ending, so then it must be chrysanthemums. Oh dear. Can I spell chrysanthemums? Oh, what is it, chrysanthemums? Um, we do have two H's, so I think it is anthemum. So I think that must be it. All right. Okay, just a few at the top left. From that time, count honestly. Yeah, I think it must mean from that time, and it's an adverb because if it was honestly, then it would be a charade of from that time and then count ending in Y. That doesn't seem. Can honestly be rely? I don't think so. But I think it is going to be an ly. Yeah, something like latterly or. No, not seeing that. So we've that. We have our peg. Peg into dive. Well, the into is interesting. Can that just be the equals? It does seem like a word placement, doesn't it? Putting peg into dive, and then it does. Oh, maybe it's a Latin word for follows, or. Yeah, let me pause and sip my water and think about that. Ah, yeah, so I thought again about following be tailing. And once I thought of tails, well, a peg could be a pin, and a tailspin, of course, is a kind of a dive. All right. Oh, honestly, then must be since. Ah, from that time is since. Oh, and count is rely. You can count on me. You can rely on me. Ah, dear, oh dear. All right. Firm in time gets currency. Let me pause and ponder that one. Ah, I did have to go to wordplays.com. I was not thinking of any word. I don't think I really considered putting an O in second place, but of course I should have. Firm is company, in is in, and time is an age, and coinage is the currency. Oh dear. All right, let's check all. Looks like everything is still there. Yeah, that was a fun crossword, but just that last one tripped me up. All right, let's take a quick look at 15 squared. Oh yeah, there was one I needed explaining. All right, the blog today is by Shan. Carpathian, usually dependable and precise. Oh, cannot account for one letter in one of the clues. Let's see if it's the Prime Minister's. Ling is a useful fish for crossword puzzles. Oh, and it's also Heather. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, sure enough. That was the one that I was having trouble with. And thanks to the commenter Kumiori Fig, if I'm saying that right, for letting me know it is anagrind, that word, anagram indicator. So it's Emir. Yeah, so I think anagram of strip mines. And then I think within it we have, yeah, Emir backwards. So reversed was the backwards indicator. All right. Tricky one. I do like the color coding that Shan uses for which letters come from where. All right. Oh, if except an extra E in purple. Yeah, very tricky one. Took ages recoding the colors. It's a pain to correct if I get it wrong. Yeah, I can understand that. All right, well, let's see. A very approachable, great fun. Took almost an hour. Held up for a while in the Northeast. Yeah, same as me. All right, well, that was a fun Sunday afternoon solve. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and have a great week ahead.